Right, hi everybody. Hope everyone is well. If you can hear me, we'll get this whole thing tested out here. Let's go with that. Hi Huddersfield, how's it going? Oh yeah, brake factor. I can put that down now. Hi Reese, hi Tech, hi Brian. How's it going? The thing I did forget to do is put my boots on. So I will do that. Wanted to have a bit test with Marky's boots, so it's an awkward lean. I was just saying it. For me, don't get in the rig when you've got to get in and out of it. So I only had one job to do. I've ordered some new ones today though, so cause I really like them, but it'll be a while before they come. So bear with me while I jiggle about a little bit. How's everyone doing? Fine Sunday. Well, I'm saying fine Sunday. It may well not be. We just had grandkids round as well, so you know, absolutely brilliant. So pleased they can just pop in whenever they want. I'm doing it's part of my league thing I've been doing on a Sunday, so it's just something to do, you know. I'm not very good at it, but just taking part's enough, you know. Why is it so awkward putting boots on? Good grief. Should it be that hard? Oh, that's it. Got them on. Laces will have to stay. I don't think I'll need the laces tight. I only had one job to do before I got my rig. Right, sorry about that everyone. Alright, hey Scorpion, Reese, Big Farm, Ghost Boy, Brewer. Is that Brewer or Brewer? We want Mark. He is. Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating for him, you know, because he wants to be in racing and that, but you know, there's only so much you can physically do. So, hey George, how's it going? How you Sean? How you Scott? Hey Flack. Nice to see you regular now. How you Jay? Reese shouting for Marky as well. I mean, Sunday would be a non-streaming day for him as well, but if he could get in, you know, he would be here. He fell down the stairs, Ghost Boy. If you've watched his health video, he had a seizure at the top of the stairs and fell from the top to the bottom. And then started having seizures pretty much 4 to 5 minutes after that for at least 2 days, and then they started to sort of spread out a little bit, you know, but not by much. So I would say if you knew someone took a month off to recover, you know, from what I've physically seen, you know. So when he comes back, you'll know he's done extremely well, you know. And I mean, the bit that I can associate with is people always feel I'm silly when I've been really bad and I want to just get in my rig because you're worried you can't do it anymore, because it's kind of like your last hobby really, that you know, your other hobbies have gone by the wayside and this is what you're left with, which is fantastic, worked out better than we could have hoped for, but you know what I mean. You hear about people going out mountain biking the weekend or fell walking, or you know, all sorts, which you'd love to have been doing. So it's very frustrating for them. Hiya Malcolm as well. Hiya Ashton. Ah, right, you and your dad. Sorry, I can't remember your dad's name, Ashton. I'll give him a shout if you let us know what his name is. How's Sean and Mandy up? What you up to today? So we're at Barcelona today, which quite a big track for the little skippies. I know my way around the track. There's a few different configurations. This is the old historic one, so I get an hour to practice really, you know, so, and then you can practice while you're racing as well. Oh yeah, that last corner, that's like the old, oh, this is the historic one, back in the Formula 1 day. Hiya Patrick, hiya Carl, hiya Night Gamer as well. I don't smoke, no, I did when I was a teenager, pinching cigarettes off my brother, who worked at Rothman's, and used to bring home like a sleeve of whatever he had, and I would pinch a few. Fortunately, looking back, it made me dreadfully sick, so I did pay for my sins. So, and then went on to do the same with alcohol as well. Basically poisoned myself. So, two of my friends who I used to, you know, do it with when I was sort of 15, you know, and acting the goat, they got away with it fine, but I didn't. So whether it's just my makeup or not, I don't know. But my mum's never been a drinker either. So, hello Ben, how's it going? Oh yeah, of course Ben's into Monday already. Hey, do you have this Skippy, Ben? Hi Patrick. Hiya Sue, how's it going? Yeah, that's good Ben. I didn't know whether you do any single-seater stuff. Or even the V8s. I don't know whether you do the V8s, Ben. I keep meaning to ask you. It's not Nightmare, no. It's Mark's dad. Call me a few names, but I'll answer to any of them. Ah, right. Maybe one night do a Skippy race when you're on. I noticed there was some BMW endurance races on, Ben. You know, I think they're called BMW 120. So, you know, an hour and 20 minutes or so. Something to look at one weekend. Maybe again on a Sunday or something like that. See you later, Patrick. Hiya, Danny. How's it going? Hi, Sean. Yeah, good. I'm going to let this guy pass. He's a little bit faster than me, so...
Left side. Clear.
Probably not reading chat on his way around. Yeah, what's everyone been up to today? Of course, Ben, down in Australia, just getting up to go to work. Thankfully back on his old shift, so... Hey Ben, do you use race boots? Or anything on your feet? I was always a sock person, but... quite like the boots on, gotta say. Dan, yeah, I mean... yeah, just had my my daughter, so the grandkids have just been around for a little bit. There's a little bit of distress because George, he just gets excited, you know, he's a big dog, and my granddaughter's 3, so you can imagine sort of looking face to face with this big, bouncy animal, and she stepped backwards, hit the water ball, and fell in it. So she just sort of, and of course then the tears came. So it wasn't, you know, he's just big and lovable, like, you know, he just gets excited, but you know, he just wants to join in and play with everybody. But it's just his size, that's all. He's a brilliant dog. I know, had my, it was funny because they were asking to play Forza Horizon, because Mark put it on in the living room for them one day, so they were playing with the controller and they loved that, so that's what they were asking for today. Well, Lego Island, I mean, my grandson's into Lego, obviously, so he just thought knocking Lego stuff down was amazing. But then we didn't realise my son-in-law, he was watching them play, and he was a PlayStation sort of 4 kind of person, you know. But he hasn't been able to play since the family came along, so he had a go, and he quite likes it, I think. He's a Rottweiler. So he's 43 kilos of strong muscle. I was trying to move him to put him in another room, but he just got excited and pulled me, and I can't hold him. I've got to let him go, you know. But I'm sad to say so. My heart sank, you know, because he is just big and bouncy. There's no harm to him at all. Yeah, he's 43 kilos, so, you know, even my daughter, he's knocked my daughter over before. He just wants to cuddle. I mean, if he was a little dog, like John is, everyone's like, oh, look at John, isn't he beautiful? He's, you know, and he jumps on your knee. But George sees that kind of thing and just, he wants to do the same, obviously. And he doesn't know why he gets wrong.
So, you cut the cord.
Yeah, well, it's funny because when Mark's mum was down at Christmas time, you know, that's what we were saying. That George was heavier than she was. Hiya, Algus. How's it going? But he's a lovely dog. He's got a lot to deal with that little John, you know. So I'm just going to take a good while just getting around the track and get to know it. And hiya, Lewis. Ashton, have absolutely no idea. The actual P1, you can look it up on the SimLabs website. So pop onto their website. You can't get the P1 now. You get, I think it's the P1X, I think, which is the later model. So have a look at it and see what there is. Or the Evo. Have a look at that. Ah, he's struggling with pain. You know, he's in a lot of pain, which you would expect. You know. Just take a bit of healing up, you know. So.
Car stopped on the left.
But he just wants to be active. As you get so long where you've been laid looking at the ceiling and or in the settee, you know. His brain's been active, so which is good, you know. Lewis, you have a newer version. You have the newer version of the SimLab, you mean? The X version. I mean, even the Evo. We've got some integrated monitor mounts to put onto Marks. Put the wheels on, so that both rigs will be identical then. So that'll be brilliant. Very easy to move then. Oh, that slidey around there. So yeah, if Lewis has just bought one, he'll be able to tell you. I mean, I would go with the Evo really. If you've, this one's a little bit higher for me, which again, when you put the wheels on, it's definitely benefited myself. The other one I was using Christmas, it was low, but I still managed, you know. But hey Thomas, welcome aboard. Many thanks for popping in, saying hello. The track is Cataluna historic. So if you were ever into the old Formula 1, that's I remember that from the Formula 1. It was really fast corner, that one, but not when I'm driving. It's not fast. But I'll keep chipping away at it. I don't look at the I don't look at the fast times because it really can put you off when you just see how slow you are in comparison. Thank you, buddy.
Clear.
But you know, it's for fun, so you just the only way you get better anyway. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? When you see the track. See, the thing is, I've never been to any track in real life apart from Croft, which is close to me. But you know, and then when you see a track that's been copied, it does look really good. So yeah, it must be great if you've like been to Alton Park, Donington. You know, some of the the most popular ones, or some lucky people who live next to Mount Panorama or Laguna Seca, you know, them kind of. Imagine doing a track day around that and then going home and playing on it. I mean, you see all the new breed of drivers, you know, all playing. But you don't really find one that doesn't use some kind of sim. I was watching the, someone brought up last week, I don't know if it was Capture, I think it probably was, about McLaren's new thing where Hamilton actually pulled the steering wheel towards him, and I think it tore out the wheels from what I could see. So it would be faster in a straight line, you know. This guy behind me is quite clearly faster, so... Go on, buddy.
Left side.
Ah, right, George. Ah, yeah, because
Still there.
you're the motorbike sort of thing, yeah.
Stay right there. Clear.
Could do with someone just who's a little bit quicker than you, like a teammate, just to follow around, you know, not to go balls out, but just to... Because it's that slide, you know, if you can start sliding it in the right places, it does half slide well. I moved my monitors up a little bit because my eyesight was a little bit too high, and that definitely has helped a lot for the skippy. Hiya, Capture, Das, dual axis Stephen. Ah, yeah, you're here there. You're always listening, my friend. Oh. Yeah, is that what it was doing, to reducing the torque out? Yeah, because I don't know whether it was, they were normally set to tow in, and for the straights they towed it slightly out. Tow in for the corners or something. Yeah, see, that's where my technical knowledge completely fails me. Right, hiya, Etienne. Hey, Capture, have you been into... Oh, yeah, just going to say, Capture, have you been into any real life... Yeah, of course he has. I answered my own question when I was asking you it. Yeah, so, just picking up some lines that people use, you know, so... Nice to get some of the faster people past you. Nice track this, though, Capture, I think you would like it. I know you've been to Monza, so... Oh, keep it, my friend, keep it.
Right
So
side.
in general setup, so on a straight pull,
Stay
back
on the
on the
left.
steering wheel tab. Ah, got you,
Clear
zero
on the
toe.
right.
So yeah, I did read it right. Keep her lit, mate, keep her lit. Yeah, I don't know when you've been to the real life, you know, Grand Prix and that, and you sort of see the stands, and they're recreated in the sim world, you know, just how accurate everything is, you know. Just makes you wonder, because I've never been. Eddie, and yeah, he's frustrated with the, you know, obviously he wants to get better quicker. Now his seizures have stopped. You know, touch wood. But he's very, very sore, as you can only imagine. Very, very too fast, mate.
Got a car on the left. Clear.
Right, yeah, they are all... Ah, yeah, that's good. Must be interesting now you actually play on a sim as well, you know. I don't think you'll have looked back in the day when you were visiting these places thinking you'd be actually playing them. Hiya, Jack. Right, hiya, Sue. Hi, gamer lad. I'll try and read your comment on the straight, buddy. Matthew, how to fix the set of Corsa? Oh, what's happened? Sorry, mate. What's your problem? not the thing with the resolution. I can't remember how that was. There's lots of forums about Assetto Corsa though, you're very lucky that way. Just type into Google Assetto Corsa and your problem and it'll take you to some forum somewhere. Yeah, this cap, I mean, yeah, I don't, you were surprised yourself, I know it did.
We're almost out of fuel, but it looks
yeah,
like
I've
we'll
got
make
you,
it to the
yeah,
end.
yeah.
Got a slow car on the right.
Hey, Lee, how's it going, my friend? Yeah. It's weird this race because it's sort of right on your tea time, you know, where you would be making tea or dinner or whatever you were doing. So, here's Peter. Evening, Peter.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Hello.
Hiya, Lewis as well.
Good evening, everyone, and Michael, of course.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, and of course I've never been to them, so you just it's very atmospheric. As Peter will get a nice little run on me there. They've got this track in Project Cars, so it's good in there as well. Not letting you in the map at all, Matthew, on Assetto Corsa. Anyone who can suggest, I mean. I'm presuming you've, trying to Google it. There was a problem I remember about, it was a resolution problem. That long since I've been in it. Right. Yeah, I mean, like I say, certainly Google it. There's tons of forums. But there was a resolution problem, and I can't quite remember what it actually was. You have to go in and reset the resolution or something, or God, can't remember. Yeah, sure, that's it. That's a good thing as well. Yeah, do a Steam file integrity check.
They said you cut the course.
Is that good? Good drifting there. Right, what? Yeah, I mean, in Google, you just ask it whatever problem you're having. Failed to load, or can't access the tracks or the cars, or it's crashing certain points. Try and think what you would, if you were writing to me telling me what question. Just think along that kind of lines. Well, that's all we do. Alright. Yeah, there is an integrity check as well. You can check. And the other thing as well is if it was working, what have you done since the last time it was working? Jack, it was it was a little bit of a Forza drift, wasn't it? I was being honest when I said just learning little bits like that. It definitely helped me. I think I would have been losing more control. I think it just gets it into your head when to sort of let go of the accelerator, or when to put the accelerator back on, you know. Hiya Henry, how's it going? Right, Matthew. Yeah, I mean we've all had the various problems with Assetto Corsa. It's a long time since I've played it, I've got to say. Hiya Del Boy. But even just go on, type in Google and go on Assetto Corsa forum. Go in the forum or register it and just ask your question. Or even just read the fact files. Yeah, it's been out that long that there'll be something there. Oh, there's probably going to be a ton of time to make up on that corner, so I'll have to follow somebody who's Hi Dover. Hi Stuart. I don't know whether he came in there before, but he's suffering. You know, it's totally understandable the physical amount of seizures he can do to somebody. Like giving him electric shock every sort of 5 minutes to start with, it was horrendous. But now he's up and about. He's just hands are weak. He's just sore, painful. You know, the whole shebang. So, and then pain relief you take makes you sort of tired and, you know, not generally the best. So, Kane, the drift wheels, all Mark's drift wheels he's got from eBay. Got some lovely, you know, even the lorry, the bigger wheel for the truck. Totally eBay. He's always quite amazed how easy he finds things, or just by looking, and other people don't seem to be able to find them. I don't know whether it's just he's really good at putting stuff in. I don't know. He's just good at finding them.
Can you see a problem with my car?
You asking me, Brad?
No, I binned it in.
Running
I
on
was saying
fuel,
why
we should be able to make it to the end.
why my car's driving a bit funny. I realised I don't know right rear wheel.
Ah, yeah, that would do it. Yeah, sure. I'm just trying to sort of give an example what it might. I just can't. I've no idea. You know, you try and imagine, you know, but you just can't. Hiya, Stefan. How's it going? Hope everyone's had a good Sunday. Anyway, we've good seeing my daughter and that, and the grandkids. Yeah, I mean, I keep always going to get on this. Got to do that as well when Mark's better. Got to make a night, maybe it's a Wednesday, and just say, right, we'll go on the Assetto Corsa and do some drifting. Because I can go on the Twitch channel, Mark can be on the YouTube, and then you can see two perspectives of me trying to drift. And it might help somebody, you know, so we'll do that, definitely. I'm going to put that to Mark when I see him. Get a Drift Wednesday or something. Yeah, we did go last night and had the McFlurry. He didn't want anything else. Oh, but we think we got shortchanged on the old flake, you know, because that's what we went for, the Cadbury's flake one. Cadbury's chocolate being the best, and we are unanimous in that. So yeah, I don't know whether they just ran out of it or whatever. But it was late on, so.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Gotta run it till the tank's dry. Right. Simtech, do you know where you get the logo for? Oh, you mean the centre caps? I don't know whether he's put the logo for that in the stream description. That maybe is a good thing to want to go in the Discord as well. That one, it's a very, very popular question. Yeah, it's just a little magnetic thing, but he's got a whole stack of centre caps. It's they're brilliant. He did that to me when I was playing in the Audi. He gave me the Audi centre cap. But he lent somebody. He had another back plate for it, and he's lent it to somebody, and I don't know where it went. So we'll have to get another one bought. That's the beauty being here, you know. It's great being able to share some stuff, you know. Always was weird when we were always cycling, you know. As he's grown up, you know, you don't have a lot of money, but we always had stuff to fix the bikes with, you know, and keep them going. So he does the reverse now. He keeps me going. It's brilliant. Yeah, and that's what he's very good at as well. And again, I don't know whether that goes back to the biking where you just like have a little bit of personal touch. So he's very, very good with that. Well, I should get me stream deck as well shortly as well, so that'll be good to learn. That should come maybe Monday or Tuesday. Ah, right, Flack. That might be something to send to Mark, that. So they're accepting beta users, but they want large VTCs. Well, with nearly 500 members, so I don't know if I was as the largest. You know, it's got a lot in. Yeah, sure, I know. I don't know whether you've got the... I mean, there is the smaller one. God, I'm 18th, so I'm running out of the old motion lotion. Yeah. No go-go juice. I love that, how you can run out of fuel. Go and put some in for free. Ah, what a dream that would be.
We're out of fuel.
No, we'll go and get some more. Right, Flack. Oh, who's called
They said you've got the course.
who's called you stupid, Flack? Let me know. Don't have that word on here. Alright, Diogo... Oh, sorry, tell us if you can just translate that for me. Right, let's have a look at... yeah, I'm way down the bottom. Yeah, I knew there'd be a 201. It's still, you're trying to find, like... Well, the general one's 203, so... Yeah, I'm a fair bit off. What's Bradley getting? Bradley's 203 as well. What's his car looking like? And they've just changed names as well, so I don't know whether they've got a new skin on yet. We'll have a look. Oh, it's getting there. Right, Matthew, kicking you out of the game. There is some kind of... I think there's a graphic thing that we used to do for it. I think that's what you might be getting. Yeah, that's what we've gone for. Is it 12 buttons? Or 16? Because there's a 32 one as well. Right, so I've got to get my foot in. Yeah, Matthew, go away, do the Google thing. You can't have found much information out in that short a time. You can't, it's impossible. If I go looking and searching, I'm definitely on longer than that. Oh, yeah, right. That's fine, Flack. It's you know. Anyone who struggled through school and had that said to them for being a little bit slow or whatever, it's.
Pase, Luis, pase, dale.
I'll just wait till these few get past. Oh, they're going to run into me. That was weird. They came right down the pit wall. Oh, good me, that...
They said you've got the course.
I'm going to have a look at that. That's what you call a sleeping policeman, that. What's that? Oh, hang on a second, I won't hear on me. Good lord. That was... I don't know why they came down the pit side. What a jump I got here. I thought I'd just be able to like go over them relatively slowly. Yeah, don't cut that when you're racing. My days, that was big. It was. I was just letting people pass, but you normally go down the outside, but there's two people came down the pit wall side, so. Right. Oh, I can imagine doing it in the race and launching yourself into the air. And they've got a really good damage model on these skippies now. They have done well with it. The old damage models, you know, they work, but they weren't simulated. These ones, your car does come apart. Not like Wreckfest standards, like, I've got to say. Oh, cold tyres. Hey, I tell you what, can you imagine in, you know, if you were just trying to have a go or something. I took Emma to work one day. Funny enough you say that, it's just brought a memory back. When I first took her into work, the first time when I was back down here and dropped her off so I could use the car. Just going in through the gate where she works, and she suddenly said, mind, and I was already over it. That was horrid, that, and I was sitting in a car, so it was quite a steep one, that one.
Stopped on the right.
And you wouldn't think it, like even
Stopped on the right.
even just the traffic calm and stuff that's in our neighbourhood as well. It's not pleasant to go over. Leo, we're in the Skip Barber. They're a great little car. They're very, very popular. A bit like the Mazdas, where, you know, a lot of people just like to race them. Just good fun. I'm not brilliant in them. Haven't spent a lot of time practicing. I came on and pressed stream, so. But just this extra bit of speed that people carry in. But just for fun. Try and encourage everybody else to get out and do a bit. Oh. So even that, when you're trying to work with a wheel, you don't realise that pulls you from the middle. So even that kind of thing can be a little bit violent for me. That's a Porsche wheel, that one. It's Fanatic. I love it. Really, really love it. Fortunately, we managed to save it when this was coming down here. Mark was still recovering from all the financial problems from Colin. And so we're going to have to sell it, you know, so we managed to save the day and keep it, so yeah, I know, God, the days, I mean, don't get me wrong, from my cycling days and the keep fit and weightlifting and that, it has done good for my back. Otherwise I would have needed like they put like a corset thing on you. Bit like a girdle, if you know, the old-fashioned girdles to keep you all together, you know, because you feel like you're separating. And any spinal problem, well, you can imagine if your disc wasn't connected, that's your main stability, and the rest around that is your muscle group. So anyone without any really good muscles, they wouldn't be able to stand up. So I've been lucky that way. So if I'd had to prepare myself for something, I couldn't have done a better job of it, if you put it like that. Right, what should I say to... Oh, Matthew. You know, you're getting on my nerves now. I've given you a lot of talking to, as much as I can. If you can't go and ask Google, I'm not going to answer you anymore. Sorry about that. I've done my best for you. I know. Right. Hey, Martin. Matt, he's obviously in the chat there, just be upstairs resting on his bed or having a look around on his phone.
Slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right.
He's managed to do some cracking deals on his. Found some awesome stuff on his phone.
Thank you.
Hello, Philip. How's it going, my friend? Yeah, just by ACC. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like I was saying, I'll have a word with Mark and see if we can do a set of course drift night on a Wednesday or something. You know, I don't mind looking foolish trying to learn. You know, it doesn't bother me. So be able to get some good tips off people. You know. Hey Dan, you can play any age. We have to aim the channel now at we have to make it not suitable for anybody under the age of 13. It's just rules for you know, cope for law, I think it's called. So that's kind of what we aim things at now, and just have to sort of tell you that if you were under the age of 13, the channel isn't suitable for you. If you then watch it after that or join in, well, obviously you know, there's nothing we can do about that. Just up and down, pop and down. Ah, right, okay. Oh, saved it again. Reading and driving, Marky. It's hey, what do you think about? I'll let this guy go. What do you think about doing like a drifty Wednesday night, Marky? Until we can get some kind of Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry, Euro.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Definitely a knack to talking and driving. Wouldn't mind tagging on the back of him. Right, Ryan, you're 13, excellent. Yeah, on a set of course, Marky. You know, like teaching me how to drift, or you know, when you're better, obviously. I'd certainly be up for that. Kind of make up for not having the Wreckfest, you know. Unless you think there's too much, like. I don't Q, just down to my back injury, sadly. I don't have a lot of feeling and control over my left leg, sorry, you know, so I'm either jamming it too hard, and I keep trying the odd time, but I just make a mess. So it does let me down a little bit, but you know, there is pro drivers that still don't left foot brake, but I always used to. Ah, that's good. Ah, yeah, so Mark's quite going to be up to that, so because we can make sure we get the same stuff installed.
They said you cut the course.
I've cut all sorts of courses here. Right, would I know it would, buddy. It's just one of them things. I just have to accept it, you know. It's I certainly don't want to use it as an excuse, but you know.
Left side. Clear.
If I needed to, you could do heeling to it, you know, if you wanted to try and get a bit of. Good with the boots on, Marky, though. I did forget to put them on before I got in the rig, mind, so I oh, you can smell chicken. Chicken for our dinner. A bit later tonight, so. Hiya, Custard. Yeah, Mark, get back in bed. I know, I can't even pull his leg because he's been through sheer hell this week. He has. And he puts up with me during the week, so. Yeah, that guy in front's doing it quite nice and tidy, but he's only 18th fastest, so he's a little bit faster than me still. Finger looking good. Absolutely. Oh, hold it, yes, good slide. Yeah, winner winner chicken dinner, absolutely. You've got it. Go and get the chicken skin though, Mark, and Emma get that. Anybody else like the skin off the chicken? All crispy and not this sloppy stuff, you know, I nearly said something terribly rude there. Tell you what, the bumps are incredibly well recreated. someone asked me today about the version 2. Scott, who usually comes and does some driving with us as well. Would the wheelbase that we're selling be okay on a table? Well, yeah, I don't think so. It's hard when you've got a rig that we've had, and the wooden rigs that we had before were very sturdy. So I went to ask Mark about that. I don't think so, because they don't half vibrate like. You can't hear them when you've got your headphones on, but when you're just listening to someone, you can hear the bass. Right, hiya Dragon, hiya Luminate. Oh, you love the crackling. Well, that's Mark and Emma as well. Last time we did a pork joint, it was gone. There was supposed to be something to save for Emma to take, like, for a sandwich for the next day for work or something like that, you know, but it was that nice. It just, the whole thing went, which was brilliant to see. I think it was something like a £4 joint or something. It was an absolute belter. Right, Zach, you enjoyed Dirt Rally stream, Mark? Yeah, I would love to hear feedback over, you know, because if you can't catch the actual stream at the time, we know people watched it back. And I know you can see the chat back, but on the recorded stuff, I do want to know what you all think about it. I think it's great and the views have been good, so to be fair. But it certainly helped Mark out a lot if you like and comment on them, you know, just any constructive criticisms, you know. Anything you think that would help improve, or, you know, any suggestion. Right, Richard, grab it while you can. Yeah, that's the thing to do. They love it. It's good to see though. I mean, both my kids love having the chicken skin. Just something I always ate. I don't have it now. I tell you one thing, having shoes on, when you've got to press on the brake a little bit hard, you just don't feel anything. So I'm not used to sort of feeling the pedals, you know, the hard pedal on the bottom of my foot, so that's nice, that. Should get my new boots just before we do the 12-hour saving, so that's going to be really, really good. Zach, I haven't streamed Dirt Rally, but I tell you what, I love it. I really do like it. Honestly, they've made some brilliant changes to it, especially the rallycross. I've done a couple of the rally stages, not very fast, mind you. I'm not really sort of sat and, you know, really giving it some proper practice. But the rallycross is good. It's hard as well.
The car stopped on the right.
I'll tell you one thing I found, if you do it in the dry and you say start at the back of the grid of, I think 5, you get 5 cars, by the time you get into like the dusty stuff, you cannot see. I don't know how they've recreated it, and maybe it's just with us if you've got the graphics up a bit higher, but you just can't see through the dirt. It's unbelievable. So it seems really realistic, and then of course obviously when it's wet you get all the mud and debris on your car, which is fantastic. Hiya Ewan. Yeah, we had a good day, and you know, daughter's been around with grandchildren, so that's been brilliant. Try and help cheer Marky up a little bit, you know. Trying to get him back on the right path to recovery. Well, he's going the right direction because he's not having any more episodes, so it's just a physical recovering from it. Or I mean, just recovering from falling down the stairs would be enough for a normal person. So I think we've discovered he's not normal. Superhuman. Stretch Armstrong. Can you remember the old toy? I used to get it. Oh, you imagine what I was like getting it at school. They made this toy. Came out about the time they made Steve Austin, the doll, with his bionic arm, which I did get for Christmas, I hasten to add, and his super eye. But they did a Stretch Armstrong, which is just a rubber, like, doll sort of thing, which you could just pull and, you know, try and pull it apart every week on. crikey me. So obviously people at school were trying to stretch Armstrong, obviously. Elastico, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's probably made of something like that. I don't know what it was, but obviously at school they thought, well, we'll try and stretch the real thing. So... Hiya, Dave. Hiya, Nicholas as well. Ah, Morgan's in. Hiya, Kyle as well. I'll get to them comments and while I finish crashing. Great old days. Yeah, the old. Oh, school could be brutal, couldn't it? I worry about my grandkids. You can't help it, can you? Because you know how tough it is. It's funny because we just started letting one of Mark and Ember's cats out. He's just been neutered, so he's obviously going out for the first time. Well, the garden here would be occupied by another cat or another group of cats. So obviously now he's got to fight for his own little space, if you know what I mean, you know. So I said to him, I said, it's just like being at school. You've got to fight for your little bit of ground, or you'll get bullied by the other cats. So
We're almost out of fuel, but it looks like we'll make it to the end.
hiya, Richard. Hiya, Hayden. Hayden will still be in bed because he's punching. I think Sunday's a day of exercise. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you get a... did I ask you if you got a job sorted out the other day? Yeah, I know, Morgan. It's good to see you always about there. I'm going to get that corner better. I know I am. Otherwise, I'm really going to get left behind. Still slow. Ewan, I mean, we did a little bit last night. So whether Mark's going to be happy to share things out during the week between, you know, a bit of project cars, a bit of iRacing. He's going to teach me drifting. That should be an awesome laugh. That'll definitely be for over 16s, 18s.
Car on your right.
That will be funny.
Stay right there. Clear on the right.
Cloudy in Shetland.
Right side. Stay right there. Clear on the right.
Too fast. I thought I wanted to go over
side.
to the
Clear.
side. Ah, Ewan, like the drifting, that's good. I mean, I've not been in any before, so I'm not really sure what the whole format is. There might be a little area where I can go and like practice myself, or you know, just get stuck into it, you know. I'm not shy of making a fool of myself, so I'm quite happy. It might help somebody else as well. Someone who, like me, is just very, very little basic knowledge. Hopefully it's not too much on the left foot. I don't think it will be. I think I'll be able to manage fine. I know, sure, I was going to say I'm getting that way myself. That's why I can't eat chicken skin. Gone are the days where I could just go out on my bike and lose any excess, you know. Oh.
Car on your right. Clear.
Yeah, Custard, Action Man with Eagle Eyes.
Car on the right.
A good friend of mine when I was in junior school, he had one of the earlier Action Mans had a little cord in the back of his neck, so he used to pull that out a certain distance and let go, and it would play a certain like recorded message. And they had like a bit better realistic hair, but the ones with the gripping hands, as you know, the fingers used to come off here because you were always bending them and they used to just like fall off. So devastation. And I once got a new uniform. It was a Colditz outfit for Christmas from the Action Man. I was absolutely over the moon, you know. It used to come in these like card backed, you know, so you could see what it was, you know. So I thought, oh, brilliant, you know, lovely like big trench coat thing. Started taking the clothes off my action man, and his arms and legs just fell apart, you know, and I was left with it holding the body in my hand. Well, to say I was in tears would be an understatement. Like world had fallen apart, literally. And because they're like held together with like hooks and elastic, holding them all together. But my mum, being sort of the ingenious kind of fixer that she was, probably how I ended up doing it myself, is yeah, she fixed him with what we would call like knicker elastic. Got him sorted out, brand new. Soon got the Colditz uniform on, and Christmas was restored. She was a superhero. Sorry, he is a superhero. Hi, creepy. Yeah, just enjoying the bit of mooching around on here, and I've not done very well, but that's not the point. A bit of fun will be had. Zach, no, I've no plans to at all. It was just to get this out the way, and it was always on a little bit early, you know. It starts at sort of 20 to 6 the practice, so Emma's doing the dinner as well, so I feel a little bit guilty because normally I try and help out, you know. Ah, there's young Peter Reed. So I think if I can follow Peter. Hello, Ben H. Oh, hey, I tell you what, have you ever done that before? I know me and Mark have. You're following the person in front and they make a mistake, and you do exactly the same one. Come on, Peter. How's it going, Ben, today? How was your Sunday? So we should be able to travel around together. I'll have a little bit of company here. It's a good thing in the race, though. You just always seem to find somebody to have a bit of a race with, so... not too bad, Ben, you know. Oh, Peter, so you're not following me, buddy?
I'll stay wide, Edgar. Thanks, Matt.
Edgar Britt, slang for having a shit. It's weird that. I always think that there was one of our lads at work came out with that. I'm just nipping off for a good old Edgar. Connor, just struggling with the pain, you know, the after effects, which you can only imagine, getting battered every day for 4 days at least, constant. Yeah, he's doing his very best. So I mean, he even got in last night just to try and play Project Cars, just because he's that bored. But he's that bored, but that's so, if that makes any sense. But I even said to him when I was going to come on, we knew I had a couple of hours, and I said, well, I'll not do this and we'll just go and play the crew, you know. But again, it's still sitting with the steering wheel and etc, etc, so... Oh, keep your foot in. Whoa, held it. Gives Peter something to laugh at. Right, gotta try and concentrate, man. Gotta get a cut track for that, surely. It's a canny cracking car to drive, though, I've got to admit. It's not a, you know, it's not fast, but it just shows you, even if I had a faster car, you'd make more mistakes, obviously. So it really is a good car to start in. I think some of the other people, and George Sheen, who's normally in, I think he went straight into Formula 3, so There is a Pro Mazda as well, which is another sort of smaller formula, but always Skippy races on. Very popular. I don't know if you just need a D license for Skippy, so... Oh, Neil, come on. DRS, I haven't got any. Good track though, I like it. Right, how much of over here can I get? Yeah, I can't go that far. Should have been doing that on my practice, finding out the track limits really. Yeah, you get your dinner. See you later, Shu. You enjoy it, come back and tell us what you had. Giving Peter something to chase, so it might help Peter's cars, might get a bit of a better lap in. Yeah, see you later, buddy. It's just carrying that speed. I was saying to Mark during the week when I was getting myself a little bit tied up with the Porsche, that braking and maybe is a bit too much, or you know, just slowing down too much. They're really good, lad. Just the way they carry the speed through, it's amazing. A hell of a trick. And it's only when you try doing it and you realise where people make up the time from you, it baffles you. You think you're doing okay, and then you find out how far off you are. Hiya, Chill. How are you today on this fine Sunday? Yeah, I mean that's it. That'll be a good corner to lose a lot of speed on that one. Hello, Emma. How's it going? Are you still trucking away? Who you trucking with now, Emma? I thought I heard something that you were off trucking with somebody else now. I hope there was nobody over in our way had upset you, you know. Hiya, Elliot. That's if you are still trucking quite a bit. So I know you like the farming as well. Elliot, yeah, the race, yeah, it'll be due very shortly. There's only 10 minutes of qualifying in this, and then 40 minutes of racing. Viking Logistics, excellent. I don't know it, but it must have, you know, I haven't been about trucking for a long time, so. Just a small, few people, Emma, or? Yeah, it just a hosted league event, you know. There's so many rounds over the season, you know, and just add up your points that you manage to get. I won't get any, but you know, it's just pure fun for me. It's a great way to learn the courses as well, because they tend to do the same courses as you would get in the official ones as well, so it's just better than just running all the laps just on your own all the time, you know, because it can get a little bit monotonous.
That's the checkered flag.
Yeah, terrible. 21st, so right at the back.
Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
It's not Elliot, no. The Skippy is you've got to buy that, and Cataluna you've got to buy. It's one of the newer tracks, Cataluna, so it's already been, you know, had all of the latest updates. They are refreshing and other things, which is good.
Damn it.
But it does take a lot of time, you know. They do well. I mean, you know, it must be very, very difficult to keep up with everything. It looks awesome, like what I say, to drive on. If you get things set up right and... Hiya, Finley. Yeah, Elliot, absolutely. I always say to anyone, if, you know, if you're starting out, don't spend a penny other than, you know, if you can get like a 3 months for, you know, very, very little money, make sure you're happy with it. And once you start spending money on it, you are trapped into the, into it really, you know. And then you've got to subscribe, continue subscribing to be able to use it, you know. So good business model. There is some very, very good monetary prizes though that you can win. Obviously paid for by us the users, but at least someone can win it. And everything's always up to date, the servers are good, you know, you just don't have any problem, you know. Always someone to race with, that's another plus. Hey Mandy, how's it going? Oh yeah, I went round to sort of make sure I knew where the pit entrance was. Yeah, I hope you're good, Mandy.
Yep, good luck.
Ah, right, Emma, yeah. Yeah, don't blame me. What's your thoughts? I mean, you've got the whole setup now, and I think Delhi's had a good try of it as well, and Jez has got it. That's the benefit if you're all on Discord and you're all having a little bit, you know, you can follow each other around, and it's a really good way to learn. Yeah, that's it. I warn people, you know, 100% make sure, 100% sure.
Go!
Because even if you buy one track or one car, only way you can use them. I mean, they did this before Christmas. They did, what was it, $1 for 3 months? So I told people to grab it, like, you know, but don't add anything to it, you know. But once you get into the D licenses and you want to just progress a little bit, you know, it is well structured for, yeah, hell of a business model. That's good. Yeah, 3 months for £5, Elliot. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So,
Happens, guys.
you know, the worst case scenario, you've spent £5 and had a hell of a 3 months. Yeah, good luck, everybody. Yeah, but I mean, that's hellish. I mean, I got 2 years. I got for, you know,
Is this round 4 now?
half the price, you know. So, but my internet was shocking. Yeah, I did lose a lot.
Yeah, I guess.
But I'd invested in buying the tracks and cars, and you know, later on, like, it came back to me, you know, where I had good internet and you could use it again. So, stuff was just sitting there for me. So you could have like a couple of years off, and you know, you just sign back in, you get all the updates, and everything's back up to date, and you're back running. So it's not really that bad, really. Right, me and Peter at the back, or not quite at the back. I hope it's not what you don't want is the faster people who haven't maybe qualified to come storming through from the back, but at least I can watch what's going on from here. Oh yeah, I mean, you're generally going to pay about £12, £13 a month. Right, I'll just get a start. Hold your questions.
Green, green, green.
Well, off we go. Love starting in something about it.
Right side.
Yeah, I've got one of these guys coming, and you can see them coming from the back, and you think, no, you're going to run over my wheels. I know what you're going to do,
Clear.
you know.
Right side. Clear. Got a slow car on the right. Car on your right.
Oh,
Still there. Stay on the left. Still there. You're on the left. 3 wide.
don't want to
Clear
go
all
over
around. They said you cut the course.
yeah, and that just somebody coming out a
Don't
little
even
bit
think about it, baby girl.
and tag my wheel, you know. So, but I think everyone got around, so it was only me I think got pushed out a little bit. So. Let's go and see if we can catch up. But yeah, save any major questions and that you've got for me, just so I can.
Got a slow car on the right. You got a slow car on the left. Go left.
Oh, I thought he's going to come back on and take me out, but he didn't.
Slow car ahead. Go left. Go to the top.
There's Peter getting tagged. It's quite often you find your teammates getting tagged on each other. I've seen that before. I think that was Watlin's Glen. And then you get someone who'll just disconnect and you think you've spent 70 minutes practicing, 10 minutes qualifying and then 2 minutes in a race. Hiya Dave. Sorry, I'm going to try and keep my head down and not get distracted.
Right side.
This guy's got a good run. I mean, that's what I mean. You wonder where they get that extra speed from, you know. You see someone, you think they've got a faster car. That's when I know I'm just losing far too much speed on me braking and that. I was, from what I've been able to find out, you know, it's a little bit of hard braking, you know, to get rid of some speed, and then modulate it. But it's just getting it right, isn't it? I mean, I'm definitely better than I used to be, so. What's that put me in 20th at the moment, so
Sorry, guys.
still at the back. And catch up with these and try and have a race with them would be nice. You know, the one at Le Mans, oh, it was a bit boring. A long time out on your own. Hiya Sam.
Push, push.
Yep.
So easy to get left behind here.
Car on your right. Stay right there. Still there. Clear.
Try and follow where he goes. He's quite clearly faster. Oh, right. I get what they're doing. Yeah, I'm a bit wide, bit too wide on that one as well, so. Right, JS12. Yeah, too long a question for me, I'm afraid, on my racing, buddy. That's more of a practice question when I can read it. It must be great in real life though, these, you know, to get probably lower budget single seater racing. But look at the price of carton though, carton's not cheap. Thanks for looking after that for me, Emma. Yeah, try and work out where I'm losing my time at. Hi Dave, yeah, he's really sore. He's really struggling. He's bored, but his body's beaten up, you know, if that makes... So mentally bored, bodily knackered. So he's wanting to do stuff, but too sore and stiff. You never know, he might be on... He was fancying trucking, maybe he's even trying to do an hour, but then he... You know, I was all for him doing that, but... whether we can manage an hour to sit, I don't know. Hiya, Jack. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, just, you know, sore, stiff, and... took a hell of a beating. I mean, most people, if they're falling downstairs and you could just sort of lie and recover, you wouldn't then be having as many seizures as much. Uncountable, the amount. Yeah, not too bad, Dave. Yeah, not too bad at all. Can't grumble, grandkids being round, so... Can't beat a cuddle off the both of them. Cracking they are. Yeah, they're a pleasure to have around. Oh, saved that. I'm trying to think what my granddaughter was getting upset with, or you know, and you think how simple life is for them, you know. They've been playing football, been going to football on a morning. She's only 3 and he's 5, so she's nearly, you know. But she's getting annoyed because the ball won't go where she wants it to. Bless her. Hiya Jay, how's it going? Are you racing anything yourself today? Depending on your fitness, you know. Yeah, definitely where I'm probably losing such a lot around these fast corners, you know.
Right side.
Yeah, I hope you're doing good, my friend.
Stay
Yeah,
on the
I mean, that's a hell of a run he's got on me off that.
Clear.
Oh, you've been at work since
Right
7.
side.
Ah, right. Oh, Peter,
Clear on the right.
crike me, Peter. That was close, buddy. I don't know if we have to pit for these. I'll have to work it out. Hopefully. Just shows that little bit each lap that people gain on you. It's just that enough to, you know, especially on a big course, you lose everybody. Just shows you a bit of practice and it would have paid off, but come on Peter, keep pedaling. Yeah, it's a long shift, Jay. It is a long shift, that. Oh, Max said you managed to sell the other base on no problem. Did you decide to keep the BMW wheel, Jay? Just off the top of your head. I just had someone asking about the base.
Now we're just tripping over each other.
Well, if they're tripping over each other, that means we might catch somebody. No, I'm alright, thanks, son. A bit of speed, if you've got any in your pocket. Yeah, definitely. I know, you're doing well. That can't beat the Ford top. It looks really, really well on you.
Car stopped on the right. Go left.
Ah, you kept the wheel, that's good. Yeah, we've got a version 2 as well, so... But no wheels left. It's a good wheel, Jay. I'm pleased you kept it. I imagine there's some really scruffy ones kicking about. Hiya Simon, how's it going, my friend? I'm getting well left behind. I'm down on me old speed. Paying for it's like when you go to school, you know, and you haven't done your homework, and you get left behind on the assignment. Peter's just that bit faster than myself as well, so... yeah, it's good if someone can help him. I appreciate that. You dropped. Uninstall drivers, you would normally go to add and remove programs in Windows. Just type it in the search bar and it'll come up. Search for what you want to uninstall, and as simple as that. Or again, Google. Google is such a friend. I can't believe I'm 55 and telling youngsters about Google. Right, let's see where I'm going wrong here. I must be turning in far too late.
Car stopped on the right.
Oh, I don't know who that was. You found it, excellent. God, Peter's got some time on me now. It's just that it's a fast track for this car, and losing that amount of time, got to be under the brakes and cornering.
Sorry, Luis, I had no room.
More crashing. Oh, don't do that, Neil. Right. GeForce Experience, I don't run anymore, I used to. But, you know, I actually thought it was, when it first came out, it was brilliant. Go on GeForce Experience, click Optimize, and you were aware, but it might work so much of the time that there definitely were some problems me and Mark found over time. It's a good way of keeping your drivers up to date, but yeah, I don't run it anymore. So just go into the games and just pick your graphic settings, you know, to work around like 60 frames, if you can. You just don't need any more. I've got this locked 60, so... Right, is there going to be fuel stuff? Must be. yes, 24 minutes left, and I've got 5 minutes of fuel, so.
We're almost out of fuel, but it looks like we'll make it to the end.
Yeah, you get that message on 5 laps to go, so. Tell you what, I bet the 10th of March comes around quick when we're driving the Sebring circuit. That'll be fun. Thanks, Sam, for trying to help out. So there's only 20 cars. It's a very, very small field, I've got to say. So a bit disappointed in myself to be so far off the pace on that one. There you go, just when I've done this, and then that'll be my tea time.
Out.
So there was 25 minutes. Take me nicely up to tea time. Hopefully catch some people coming out the pit shortly, I don't know. That would be nice. No plans. I wouldn't mind maybe watching Top Gear with Mark and Emma, you know, if I've really been enjoying the new Top Gear. It's they've really done well with it, got to say. So I don't know, Dave, whether Mark, you know, he was. No, even Bradley's disconnected. See, if you've no chance of getting any point, I haven't anyway. So you know, so really, if you don't qualify well, should we all just disconnect? Because you think, well, I'm not going to get any points, so what's the point? But I don't know. Good practice. Ooh, looking again. Getting distracted. When there's people around you, you can like focus on something, but when there's no one there, it's very easy to get distracted. Yeah, boss, yeah, definitely. G920, we've got some very fast people running on Logitech.
Yep, you got it.
We kind of catch them. Neither Mark or myself. Better equipment won't make you go faster, it just maybe enhance your experience a little bit, if that makes any sense. So yeah, from a, you know, how the car feels, or you know, even like triple screens, you know, certainly won't make you faster at all. Because someone who's fast they'll just be fast anyway. Yeah, I'm only 58 seconds from being lapped, so very poor today. What's on the 8? Oh wow! Hey, I was thinking 9, so I could just finish in time. Really enjoyed it. I think they're just brilliant. I love that there's no one seems to be, you know, the person like Clarkson was. I didn't like that at all. Don't think it was like that once upon a time, you know. I just seemed to kind of like watching it, and then we used to watch it as a family as well. I know, Dave. I mean, yeah, I mean, even the one that they went on to, I did try and watch it, but to be honest, I was bored of it. But the stuff they've just been doing, I don't know, it might be me personally, but I think it's been brilliant. I could actually watch them again, you know, which is, I always think is good. Hiya, LSL. Hiya, Gavin as well. Yeah, I can chat to everyone now. Mind, I suppose this would be no different if you were like that much faster than other people and you were just out on the front, really. So I could pretend I was in the lead. Oh god. But must keep an eye on my fuel though. I usually think about when the leader pits, you know, you get to warn them. So I always think that's a good time. How long is left? Oh, it's only 18 minutes left, so. Yeah, I kind of wonder what I was the team who they went to take part in the, wasn't the Paris Dakar rally, it was the, oh god, what was it, famous one. And yeah, they had technical problems, so a lot of preparation, and then be let down by the vehicle as well. So he is, they're all very good. Freddie and Chris Harris, from a racing driver point of view, you
Running
know.
low on fuel, we should be able to make it to the end. Car on your right. Still there.
So yeah, but look forward to whatever they get
Clear
up
on
to.
the right.
I've seen their adventures now. I mean, I suppose you're always going to like have the same format and rehash it a bit, aren't you? You know, just to try and entertain it. But it is good when they get sent on these, you know, buy a cheap car, and it just shows you. Last week, Chris Harris was doing doing some pretty ordinary cars, you know, like well, they say the people we could afford, like, you know, under 30 grand, under 20 grand, etc., etc. But yeah, it's pretty boring, that, really, when you think about it. Alright, how much fuel's left? 2 laps. Right, hiya George. Freddie and Chris, yeah, they're good, aren't they? Yeah, I've just been making the numbers up today, sadly. Right, where's the pit in? Oh, it's down here. Get them cancelled. I don't think I'm going to need tyres. Not been hard enough for that. A set of course though, I think we're going to, you know, if Mark's happy with it, we're going to try and do a bit of drifting on a Wednesday or something like that, you know. Mark seems up for that. I'll be able to teach him a few bits, you know.
Pitting in, Tom, pitting in.
Try and help him a bit, you know, with his drifting. Lol. Hiya, Malk. Yeah.
That's it, go!
Very, very stiff and sore, buddy. As you can imagine. Like, just to fall down the stairs would be enough to,
Leader's pitting now.
yeah, give you problems, you know. Oh, I thought I might come out and see somebody, so... Hey, Ryan,
I was gonna nail the wall there.
play a Wreckfest run, we can get a server for you, buddy. Yeah, certainly it was fun. Even if we had something on a Wednesday where we could like interchange, you know, from one week to the next, like you say. Well, hey, we've got you know, got a lot of things ahead of us now. You know, we've been through a lot. John, it's an okay, well, you know, game. It is a simulator, so I would say there is a slight difference, but as you say, ultimately it is a game. Hell of a tool though, used by many pros. Hey, I was watching a bit on, just on YouTube while I was getting the stream set up, and it was Pablo Montoya racing against some sim racers. I mean, he did beat them, but hey, he didn't find it easy. But I don't know what game they were playing on. I don't know whether it was Assetto Corsa, the new one, or the older one. Oh, don't read, Neil. Matthew, I'll ask you a question. Work it out for yourself. When do you think he'll be back? What would be a sensible answer? You've fallen downstairs, top to bottom. You've had continual seizures for a week. Well, you know, 5 days at least. You know, what would your thoughts be, my friend? Oh, I know.
Leader spitting now.
Right, Neil, what's that?
Leader spitting now.
What happened to Hero?
Sam's in the doghouse, is he? Hiya, Ralph. I know, he's just one of them that's just got on my nerves. It's like going into a shop where they sell penny chews and asking how much the penny chews are. I mean, I think I've pretty much given a fair point for Mark. How he's feeling, you know, and how you know, I can't feel it for him, but you know, when you see someone struggling, he's like that with myself. You know, he sees me struggling, and you're just trying to get on and do your best. You know, put a brave face on, but. Oh, I like the screen's all getting that must be because I didn't do a tear off. I don't know if it shows up from that camera view, but it's as if your visor's getting all dirty, so yeah, and it just shows you how, you know, fast people are who are taking part in these little leagues. It's good, really good. Right, do you want me to say? Yeah, definitely. He's playing Project Cars, is he? Absolutely. Yeah, tell him I hope he has a good stream and make sure he wins. No crashing. Control T, is it? Could be. Oh, is it? No. But will you be able to do a tear off while you're driving? Yeah, I think there is something like that. Yeah, there is a it'd be Control something. Control T. Not sure if that looks better actually. I think it. No, it's still there. Yeah, it might be. I don't want to turn anything off at this stage. I've come so far. I'm trying my best not to be lost. But pretty lonely old race today. I think some of the other guys have had a better run. Me and Peter have been just out on our own today. Yeah, you can assign it, yeah, and it's just something I've never needed, like, you know, so I must have ticked it off when they went into the pits, I think. Normally that's when they do it. Yeah, I will. Oh, Lee, you've managed to get the truck skins today. Someone was asking me about truck skins today. They'd unfortunately lost a family pet. But as you know, I've not gone into the truck skins, so I pointed him in Rob Hound Dog's direction, but I don't know whether you could help if he gets back to me. I think he's just wanting a picture of his, you know, family pet on the side of the truck, I think. Which will be very, very straightforward once you know which bit to stick it to. As you know, once you know how to do them, they're... that's one thing when you can do them, it doesn't show up the amount of time and effort to do them, you know. I've done a couple while I've been sat here, you know, and Mark's maybe come off a stream or whatever, and I'm still maybe messing about with one, you know, so it does take a while. Great way to fill the time, you know. And you learn a lot out of your Photoshop and that, so it is good. It does look good taking your stuff out on the track as well. Personalising it, etc, etc. Yeah. As I say, I don't know how straightforward it is, you know. I can imagine it's very, very similar to a car, because some of the car skins are a little bit more, they're quite complicated really. Well, not complicated, but getting things to line up, etc. But yeah, I did send him Rob's way anyway. If Rob's well enough, I'm sure he would help. Well, can't be long left now. What we're on, 7 minutes? Oh, it's been a long... sorry if I've missed any other people up there. I mean, I'm getting feeling more of a flow for it. Just shows you how sort of many laps people would be putting in. And there's been some iRacing, the official ones are using this track with the skipping out. I haven't done any at all, so definitely pay the price for that. Which, you know, it should be like that. You know, if you don't practice, Hiya, Crypt. He's still recovering from his fall down the stairs, buddy. As you'll have seen, he's been off the channel all week. Hiya, Hansi. Yeah, doing good. My driving's been a little bit of a boring drive out, but hey, we're here doing it, so I'll just pretend I'm in the lead. For next time, eh? Oh yeah, I was going to say, yeah, Sam does Euro trucking at 8 o'clock. That's right. Yeah, well, I'll be off by then. So yeah, anyone kicking about, go and check the doghouse. Euro truck multiplayer. I think 8 o'clock. I think.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, Edgar's like me right at the back. It's a shame there isn't like a little group of us who could all have a little race together. So nice Sunday cruise, absolutely. It's a shame that I'm just not a bit faster. So hiya, Dean. Yeah, just struggling with my speed today, but hey, I was going to try and get on this afternoon and practice, and my daughter came, so it didn't bother me at all. So Yeah, I've been probably playing a lot in the GT cars as well, and then trying to have a rest of it, and yeah, doing a couple of those car skins is good because it just it stops you from driving. So I don't know if you can over practice, if that's such a thing, you know, where you just you're not making any improvement, and you're probably making it worse by, you know, not just stepping back and having a break. I think I'll definitely suffer with that. Some fast people on that, I've got to say. Will I get lapped? I think I'll get lapped by the end. Ludwig. And now he's being chased hard by Michael. So I'm going to really have to watch out for them coming because they're having a right old battle. Last thing you want to do is, you know, get in the way of that. Mike should catch me and then we can watch them battling. From my viewpoint. Hope they don't take each other off though. A very, very close battle. I think it's separated by what, six tenths of a second, looking at me me relative board, so that's very, very close.
You're welcome, guys.
And there's a 5-second gap after that, so
Well saved, Lyndall made it.
Yeah, that was close.
HDMI adapter for dual screen. Depends what you got to look at your graphics card.
Thank you. Yeah.
You can only go on how many
You got it.
graphics card
Good luck,
outlets
man.
you've got.
Cheers.
HDMI or PC.
I
Is
got
it?
it.
Oh, what's the other one? Not PCI, bloody display adapter. Display port, is that the one? Yeah. For HDMI, I think display port. So we're lucky on here, we've got 4. So you can use 4 screens. It's a GT. Oh, you're fine.
Thank you.
Display port. Thank you, Elliot. Yeah, for that. Struggling with my words again. Yeah, so you'll find that you've got 1 HDMI, probably. You know, two if you're lucky, and then you've got your display port. So you need cable from your card to your first HDMI screen, and then you can use display to HDMI. Hi Ernie, how's it going? Yeah, there won't be HDMI slots out. I don't know of a card that would give you 4 HDMIs. You'll probably find, just double check them, make sure, because the ones that I've seen and certainly owned have not had nothing like that. You might be looking at 2 HDMIs and 2 display port. Definitely. Yeah, good Ernie. I've just had a bit of a, well, I haven't had a really bad run. It's been a bit boring because I'm not been fast enough, so. Lack of practice, my friend, lack of practice, so. Can't complain when it's self-inflicted, mate. 22 seconds to the end as well, so these guys, oh, I mean, they're actually a tenth between them. I'm tempted to let them catch me so I can see what they're doing. Yeah, I will actually. Right, I'm just going to slow down because we're near the end of the race anyway, and I'm at the back, so I'm going to let these 2 leaders catch me. So I'm saying letting them catch me. They will catch me anyway, so that sounds really gracious of me, doesn't it? I'll let them catch me. But they must be fighting for the end, so... Go on, guys.
White flag, one more lap to go.
Go on, guys. Right, so what a tussle they've
Almost
got.
out of fuel, but it looks like we'll make it to the end.
They've had an awesome... So I think that's going to be them on their last lap, I think. So who's going to get it? Michael. I'll keep an eye on it for you. Yeah, Michael got it.
Good race, I think. Well played, well played. Oh, good win.
That's the checkered flag.
Oh, sorry, good.
Bring it on home and let's get out of here.
Well done.
Good race, Nico. That was close.
So yeah, a bit boring for myself, but it was good to just see them at the end.
Alex, what happened to you? Was it cold tires that you spun? Because I was not near you.
Yeah, that was cold tires. Bit embarrassing, not gonna lie.
It's good that.
Oh man.
But it was a
Right,
really
Elliot.
fun race.
Yeah, I forgot about
I mean,
I forgot about the DVI port.
That's not bad.
Not bad for number 2 driver.
Wow, they've done well.
Shut up, Mark.
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed, but like I say, a lack of practice.
Good race at the end, Matt.
In the front wing, that's on fire.
I'm ready,
What was that?
later, Window.
Yeah, we're full
Finished
80, plenty of
Finished
full.
18th.
Barely. Who needs to qualify?
Oh, Peter was still behind me. So,
Don't we all?
thought Peter was well in front of me, so I don't know what's happened to him.
Yeah, good race, guys.
It's a bit of a shame. Right, everyone, I'm going to go and get my Sunday dinner, or try and help anyway, and do something, you know. So, thanks again for sticking with me, and just keep me company while I've been going, learning the track round and round. It's not been very exciting, but it's just what it is, isn't it? You know, should practice a bit more, then I'll make it better, you know. So, but anyway, I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the night. No idea. I'm going to fill myself up with Sunday dinner and watch Top Gear with Mark and Emma, and then and just take it from there. So